Oh boy, time now for another episode of Mr Nailsin Sunday Comics. And, well, we're gonna start on this one. It's a little different than the usual fare. All true detective cases. So, I guess this qualifies as based on a true story. So, we'll begin with Pretty Boy Floyd, the baby-faced killer. Saying because of his baby face, all the girls liked him, and they called him Baby. By Marcus and Mastroserio. Anyway, shortly after his release, Floyd made his way to Mother Ash, the guardian angel of all criminals, in Kansas City, where... My name's Floyd, ma'am. I suppose you've heard of me. I sure have, son. The word got around you're looking for good contacts. Come in. I'll see what I can do. The gates of the Missouri State Penitentiary clanged open one day in March 1929, and out stepped Charles Arthur Floyd, a handsome youth of 22, whose blood-splattered career under the name of Pretty Boy was soon to electrify America. Rough, ruthless, the hardened ex-convict returned to the only life he knew, one of violence and crime. Hey, Rose, look what walked in. Gosh, he's sure different from the usual crummy bunch we see. I'll say he is. Hello, pretty boy. Where'd you get such a cute face? I really can't say, miss. What's that? Beat it, Balula. Floyd, remember this. Rose is married to my son, Wally, and Balula's engaged to my other son, Willie. So lay off. Don't worry, ma'am. I came in strictly on business. That night at Mother Ash's, Floyd not only got a new nickname, but also a pair of partners, Jim Bradley and Jack Atkins. Together, they embarked on a spree of bank robberies that terrorized Central Ohio for months. Hurry, Floyd, get into the car before we've all the cops in town on our necks. Don't worry about me, Jim. Just tell Atkins to get that bus moving. I'll be there. Nice going, Chuck. We made it. All right, you guys, hold on to your hats. I'm really going to open this baby up. Bam. Then, as the getaway car sped towards the suburbs of Akron and safety, ease up, Atkins. You just went through a red light. You wanted to have us picked up for speeding? Ha! You trying to be funny, Floyd? Wait, that siren. It's the officers. I told you to be careful. Now they're tailing us. Yeah, but that ain't the worst of it. They're starting to shoot. No! Blasted Atkins got his. Now I've got to wrestle with this wheel or we'll all crack up. Can't you get those bulls off our tails? Yeah, I'm trying, Chuck. That should do it. Yeah. I just plugged their front tire. We won't have anything to worry about now. That's what you think, Jim. How about Atkins here? If we don't get him to a sawbones, he'll die sure. And finding a doc ain't gonna be easy. Floyd Bradley did find a doctor to treat their friend, but they were soon to regret it. The brave doctor managed to call the police while Pretty Boy and Bradley were watching, and within minutes all three bandits were captured without a struggle. Bradley got the chair and Atkins life imprisonment. Floyd was lucky and drew 15 years. Then, one warm day in May 1930, as he was being taken to prison, the fool thinks I'm dozing. Good thing he didn't use handcuffs. That'll make it easier. Well, here goes nothing. So long, sucker. Give my regards to the warden when you see him. What the? Floyd? He's making a break for it. Stop or I'll shoot. Go ahead, copper. Let's see how good you are at hitting a moving target. Well, not very good, I guess. And as the train grinds to a stop, that dumb deputy hasn't got a chance to stop me now. I'll head for the woods and give him the slip. Pretty Boy was front page copy now and red hot. Soon he had a new partner, Bill the Killer Miller, together with Ballula Baird and her sister Rose, who became their malls. They started a new series of crimes. Then, one day, in Bowling Green, Ohio, they're moving away from me. Now's my chance to call. I'm sure that's Pretty Boy and his mob. Hello, police headquarters? Listen to me. I've got a hot tip for you. Minutes later, let's go, kids. We're too hot to hang around in any place too long. Wait, Floyd, watch out. The cops. Somebody must have spotted us. Run for the car. Too late. We'll have to hold them off until... No! Oh. Miller dropped with a bullet through the heart, and Ballula was wounded. Now, Pretty Boy had to fight alone. Give up, Pretty Boy. You haven't got a chance. We'll see about that, Buster. Come and get me. Bam, bam. Slug after slug ripped into Floyd, but he happened to be wearing a bulletproof vest that day, and, well, so. Good Lord, I've hit him 3 times and he's still going. Look, he's starting the car. Shoot, or he'll get away. But Floyd, who had the coordination of an athlete, was too fast. It's no use. We'll never catch him now. Well, at least we've got his friends. Maybe we can get a line on him from them. But luck seemed to be guarding Floyd's life. After his brush with death in Ohio, he ghosted into Kansas City and holed up in an abandoned warehouse that was used as a storehouse by a gang of bootleggers. A few weeks later, Pretty Boy was the victim of a little joke of fate. Prohibition agents and the police had marked the warehouse for a raid. You boys should have made a good haul tonight. This place is loaded with bootleg stuff. Good deal. We'll smash every bottle. Wait, what's that? Look, there's someone in here. It looks like we've caught a rat in the trap, too. Wait a minute, that face. It's Pretty Boy Floyd. Watch out. Floyd, thinking the law had come to take him, acted with the instinct of a trapped animal. I don't know how you coppers found me. I found out I was here, but you're not nabbing me. Sensing the desperateness of his situation, Floyd called upon all his criminal cunning. This place is swarming with police. Wait, there's a door at the end of this corridor. Now if I can only slip into the street. Holy cow, that crowd outside. The shots must have attracted them. I'll never get by them unnoticed. What am I going to do? Christ, here comes the law breathing down my neck. Okay, Chuck boy, start moving. Then Floyd committed one of the most despicable crimes of his crimson career. All right, suckers, you came here to watch a free show. Now let's see how you enjoy it. Firing wildly into the crowd and killing an innocent bystander, Pretty Boy caused such hysterical confusion that he was able to escape into the milling crowd. Floyd was now the hottest headliner across the nation. Then, in 1932, he teamed up with George Birdwell and began another string of bank jobs. And by bank jobs, he didn't work at the bank. He robbed them. In spite of his brutality, Floyd had one weakness, his son. Very few people knew he was married, and so periodically he would visit his wife and child. On one such occasion in 1932. You're taking such an awful chance coming here, Charlie. Suppose the police should find out. Floyd's wife was right. The law knew of Pretty Boy's soft spot. Uh-oh, here comes company, Chuck. The coppers just pulled up. Now we're really in the soup. Outside, the Oklahoma law officials were getting ready to spring their trap. Surround the place, man. This is one time we've got Floyd. Yeah, he had to make one mistake, Chief, and look out! The police had failed to realize Floyd's flair for daring. In a flash, the scene was alive with hot metal death. Duck, boys, Floyd and his pal were gonna blast their way out. Aim for the tires, man. Too late. The car's speeding away. Quick, into your cars. They won't get far. Once again, Floyd seemed to be leading a charmed life. But soon, the pursuers slowly closed the gap between the getaway car and themselves. Recklessly, the car that carried Floyd and Birdwell kept moving ahead. Then, crash. Good Lord, right over the embankment. It looks like Pretty Boy's luck finally ran out. Yeah, now Washington can scratch one public enemy off their books. But the law was wrong. Floyd and Birdwell had escaped death by leaping from the doomed car at the last minute. And soon Floyd was back in circulation. Then, in 1933, are you sure your information is correct, Mr. Jarvis? Positive, boys. Floyd is somewhere in the Cookson Hills in Oklahoma. Melvin Jarvis, the top G-man of the FBI staff, had been assigned to bring in Pretty Boy. If necessary, I'll organize 1,000-man posse to cover every inch of that ground. Floyd's got to be found. Meanwhile, Floyd, wounded while shooting his way out of another trap, found friends in the lonely hills. It's sure swell of you to keep me hidden this way, Black Bear. Ha! It is nothing. Wait, look. Aye! Danger! Police officers approach this place. What? That means I'd better move, friends. I'll give those coppers a run for their money. And true to his word, Floyd eluded his pursuers, but now he was like a hunted animal. From October 1934, Pretty Boy stole from one state to another, trying to shake the FBI. Finally, weak and exhausted, Floyd settled in Ohio. But Jarvis, who had been pinpointing Floyd's movements, caught up with him near a farm outside of Liverpool, Ohio. Shoot first, boys. Pretty Boy is still dangerous. Come on, let's search the grounds. Hold it, Chief. Look near that haystack. Floyd, operating on sheer nerve alone, tried to dare fate again. Here I am, coppers, but you'll have to come and get me if you want me. Give up, Floyd. You haven't got a prayer. Pretty Boy knew only one code: kill or be killed. And so, you're talking through your hat, copper. You'll never... Oh! Okay, man, let him have it. Fire! Thus, at the age of 27, the once tough Charles Pretty Boy Floyd lay a riddled, huddled lump of humanity. Well, I suppose men like Floyd never learn, do they, boys? They always die the way they live, bloody and violent. So he fought the law, and, well, he won a few battles, so he didn't always lose. But in the end, he fought the law, and the law won. So there you go. That's the story of Pretty Boy Floyd. Well, what do we have for next time? Oh, Frankie Yale, the Al Capone of Brooklyn. Well, that ought to be fun. So we'll take a look at that next week on Mr. Nailsin's Sunday Comics.